All right, so I'm gonna make some, well, I'm gonna show y'all how to use water slides. I have printed this off. These are on transparent because I need to put the names on these pencil cups and these little tiny turtles on this sea turtle cup that I make. And I will post, I got this paper off Amazon. Like I said, it's transparent. I use an inkjet printer, so I make sure that it says inkjet and not laser. Or if you have a laser printer, make sure it says laser, not inkjet. I made that mistake with on one of my orders and didn't realize it, printed my paper and it all bled. So make sure you know. So the link that I'll post is for an inkjet printer. Like I said, it's off Amazon is where I got it. Printed this off. I spray painted it with a clear flat spray paint and let it dry. And so now we're ready to put it on the cups. So I'm just gonna cut these out. They don't have to be neat. It doesn't have to go around the lines when you're using transparent. That's what I love about it. A lot of people put their use their Cricut to cut this stuff out, and if I'm using a white background, if I'm putting it on a darker cup, then I'll use my Cricut. But because, like I said, because this is transparent, you're not going to see the paper, you're only going to see the letters, so it doesn't have to be even. I just cut around it. Like so. Now we're going to make sure it's going to fit. Perfect. And this is warm water. I've tried cold water, hot water. To me, it just seems to be best at like room temperature, kind of warm. And so you just let it soak. Dry my hands off. Oops. And then while that's soaking, I'm gonna cut out the other ones so they're ready to go. I used to use an X-Acto knife to cut these out, and then my husband built me these new pretty tables, and I don't want to mess them up. So we just use scissors now. That and them X-Acto knives are dangerous, y'all. I sliced my thumb open the other day trying to get the rim of my cup clean and did exactly what I tell y'all not to do. Yeah, that was not pretty. It bled and bled. My husband laughed at me. Not very nice. Not very nice at all. I'll laugh at him next time he comes home from work with a broken finger or cut up finger. Then take him to the doctor. Because you know, you gotta be supportive too. Oh man. And don't set it in wet epoxy. Oops. Which, by the way, alcohol is my best friend when it comes to epoxy. I literally just squirt it on there and it takes it right off. A lot of people use baby wipes. I've got a 2-year-old and a newborn, so baby wipes do not come down here because I need them all upstairs. Just saying. All right, let's check it. When you can see, I'll show you. You can see that it can slide off, so it tells me that it's ready. And then I set it on the cup so you can get the back of the cup wet. Throw this in there while we wait. And I forgot one tool. Just a minute. My handy dandy silicone. I don't really know what it is. I know that a lot of people use it for epoxy or makeup, I guess. I use it to smooth this out. So now that this is wet, all you do, slide it over a little bit and just pull this out like that. And then you can, because the bottom's wet, you can move this around a little bit so you can get it right where you want to. If need be, dip your fingers in some water and it'll help you adjust it a little bit more if it's feeling dry. Just like that. Okay. Dip that. It was dirty, so I wanted to make sure it's clean. I'm gonna hold one end and just pretty much squeegee it. What it's doing is getting all the little bubbles, well, most of the bubbles, you can't get all the bubbles, out, and the water out from underneath the image. And that way it dries even, it doesn't crack. There we go. Just let it sit. It'll dry. I usually give it about an hour or two before I put epoxy on it. I don't seal mine again before I put the epoxy on it. I've never had a problem. I don't really know if you're supposed to or not, but I don't. Let's go. Move you along with me. Come on over here. There we go. So like I said, this one I can slide it off. You can see the transparent. Let's put it on. Good Lord. It's hot in here, y'all. That one wasn't as wet as I like it to be. If it folds up on the end, that's fine. You can usually unfold it as long as your hands are wet enough. Another thing I like about this stuff is you don't have to, you can move it without the vinyl, because you can't move the vinyl once it's stuck unless you want to take it all up, and I don't want to do that. See, that was a big bubble. I'm gonna smooth it out. Dip my hands in a little bit of water and make sure it's straight. There we go. Like I said, just squeegee. Just a squeegee. Just a squeegee. Bless y'all's heart. Y'all got to hear me sing. Hopefully it didn't break your ears. Perfect. All right, all right. So that's pretty much the basic of transparent water slides. Pretty easy. If it's really super wet like this one is, I just kind of grab my rag and just dap off the excess. And always dry the back. And that's it. So it's good to go. Let's pull it off just like that. Pretty easy. I love them. I try to use them as much as I can. The only time I don't use them is when I need to use white letters, because that doesn't show through. Well, I mean, it shows through, it just doesn't print, because there's no such thing as white ink. That'd make life easy. Too bad. So that's it. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want to see something else, leave me a comment, leave me a message. I'll leave, like I said, the links in my description below, so you can find the paper if you're looking for it. It's fairly cheap. I want to say it's like 15 bucks, which isn't too bad because I can get multiple images on one sheet of paper, so I constantly reuse it. And then if you like it, hit like, subscribe, let me know, give me a thumbs up. Bye, y'all.